At International House is where I found my best friends and the community where I felt most comfortable away from home. For all those 4 years, the friends I made here are the friends that I still have right now in Philadelphia, years later.
This all goes back to when the International House was at 15th and Cherry, and the CEO, Bill McClintock of Roman Haas Company, not the CEO, but the financial director of Roman Haas, was a friend, Quaker, and he and 2 or 3 others, Dick Lindenberry, I can't remember the others, found that the International House, 15th and Cherry, had to be moved because they were widening 15th Street.
I think over the time that I was working at International House and president of International House, I saw a lot of changes in where students came from, in some cases in the international sophistication of residents, but there was a constant throughout the years. The constant was people wanting to be in a community of difference, and that was something I found when I came and I found when I left.
International House probably is the premier place for the screening of independent films. Filmmakers, international filmmakers from just an extraordinary range of folks, from people like Haile Garima, Julie Dash, John Sayles. When they presented work in Philadelphia, or when they present work in Philadelphia, iHouse is the place where people show work.
To describe it, I mean, I don't think you'll find this sort of living environment on most college campuses. You might find the international piece in terms of the international interaction, but the actual living together with students from possibly 40 to 80 different countries in one unique building like International House. And it be an educational, a learning and growing experience, I think, is rare to find. So I would use the word unique.
My first experience was seeing John Zorn and John Zorn's Masada on stage in the theater at which we present, many concerts now together. And it was a really transformative performance and experience for me, and it really helped shape my curatorial vision and my interests.
I just had my daughters go up to my mom's house in upstate New York. She lives on a farm, and it's a big farmhouse and lots of cousins. She just had the time of her life. Well, that was the way it was here at iHouse all the time, because you're with your extended cousins from all over the world, and it's a natural, even without a lot of programming and prompting from the leadership of International House, it's just automatic that there's a mixing and that there's a process at play.
It's critically important to have places like the International House where folks can kind of come together and see work and talk to the filmmakers and talk to each other. Arts programs like the ones that happen here at International House are what makes Philadelphia kind of a culturally vibrant city, and they're important to be supported and paid attention to.
Sometimes I think that people have a misunderstanding about other cultures and other people because they're seeing them in a very superficial light. So to me, what's important about International House is that you really get to spend time with people and you really get to see what they're like on a one-to-one basis. The mission here is non-negotiable. I mean, it's world peace, and it's world peace one person at a time, one country at a time. So how can you not be excited about that?
All the best in the years ahead.